What is up? I'm Sergeant Ballistic, but you guys can call me Brian. Thank you for checking out this video. We are back. It's been a little while, but I wanted to come back with a lot of stuff, and I've got a lot of stuff for you guys. As I've been on hiatus a little while, a lot of packages have been stacking up. I always try to make as much content as I can about the stuff I get in to help you guys make buying decisions and just showing you guys what I'm into. So we got a lot of stuff from a lot of places and a lot of things, including tech and toys and clothing and shoes. So some of this I've already kind of unboxed because it came in packages with stuff I needed previously. Some of it I haven't been into all that much, but without much further ado, let's get into this giant stack of tech and awesomeness. Alright, to start out with, I figured we'd begin with some of the kind of loose items that came in packages with stuff I had to get out of the box a little bit sooner. So first we have this. This is the Audio-Technica AT2020USB Plus microphone. I'm actually recording this video with the Audio-Technica AT2035 microphone. That is an XLR microphone, which is good for certain situations. And I've been using it a lot for obviously my voiceovers and any type of voice work I do. Most audio on my video is recorded with this mic, but I wanted to give a USB mic a try out for my gaming PC that I have out in the living room where I game with a bunch of buddies. I've been using the mod mic, which works pretty well, but I want to get into streaming, and I figured you know, having a dedicated microphone for that PC where I don't have to move it out from this room to that room will be a good setup. Gonna get a mic stand for this, and I will be doing a separate video on this, an unboxing video and then eventually a review, so I won't dive too far into it, but it's a very similar mic to the one I already have. Just want to see how USB does, and you know, maybe be able to give you guys a comparison of what it's like to use XLR, what it's like to use USB, which one is better for what situation and stuff like that. So expect more content on that. Then we have a Philips Hue pack. This is their white pack, which you know, has standard white warm bulbs, which I figured would be good to start out with in terms of just doing lights around the house that I don't care about being colored, like the hallway lights and some of the lights in the living room and stuff like that. So I can just easily use Google Home to say, Google, turn off the lights in this room, and it'll do that. I can do that from my bedroom at night, you know, not have to walk back around the house and turn off lights. So gonna be setting this up. This does come with a hub. You do need a hub if you're gonna be using the Hue stuff, but there is some stuff that people are doing with Wemo and some other kind of third-party stuff where you can use a Raspberry Pi to act as a hub to interact with non-Philips Hue products. So, you know, gonna be playing with that, figure out some smart home stuff, and you know, report back to you guys. Probably do a review of just Philips Hue in general, and then just talk about how I have stuff set up on my house. So again, more content coming on that. Another smart home item I picked up is this. This is the Wyze Cam. I think this is called the Pan version. I think it was like 35 bucks. Got it off of Amazon, and I heard some really good things about it. But it is an IP cam that you can hook up, set up on your network, and you can monitor it from anywhere in your house, but also while you're away remotely. So this is planned on going into my makerspace room where I have all my 3D printers, so I can keep an eye on the whole room, kind of you know, in one glance. You can actually pan and tilt this around to see anywhere in a room, and for $35, and what I've heard is pretty good imagery, I was pretty excited to pick this up. So, you know, more smart home stuff coming on the way. Next, we're gonna get into some PC peripheral stuff, starting out with two mouse mats, oddly enough. I saw these on sale on Amazon. I always like to have nice fresh mouse mats, and I've been using the SteelSeries QCK mouse mat pads for quite a while, and I figured I'd switch it up. I've got a couple Corsair mice and keyboards. I've got the Corsair Strafe keyboard, and I've got the Scimitar, and I think the M65 mice that I kind of, you know, switch in and out and have on different setups for when friends come around. So I like to match peripherals, and I figured I'd try these out and see what Corsair has to offer in terms of their mouse mats. So I will report back to you guys. You might see them in a setup video eventually down the road as well. Switching from Corsair to Logitech, this is a heavy box. This is the G513 mouse keyboard from Logitech. It is using their Roamer G tactile keys, and this is my first Roamer G keys that I will be using on a keyboard. So This is gonna go on my gaming setup probably. Wasn't on a particularly great sale. I think I got like $10 off on Amazon around Black Friday. And yeah, I'm gonna be using this guy and telling you guys what I think. I really like Logitech peripherals. Their mice are my go-to mice for gaming and productivity. I've got the MX2 wireless over here, and the G502 Proteus Core. I've got like 3 of those mouse. The new version came out of that, and those have gone on sale, so you can pick one of those up, the RGB or the Spectrum, for like 35 bucks. So I'll have links to in the description to all of this stuff, so you guys can pick it up if you are interested in it. So yeah, probably do a full review of this. Haven't done a keyboard review. I've used a lot and have some opinions, but I'm generally flexible with my peripherals. So if you guys have anything you want to know in particular about any of this stuff, let me know. All right, next up, I guess I will do this box in front of me here. This is a box from the Blizzard Gear Shop. I'm a huge Overwatch League fan. I'm a huge Overwatch fan. But yeah, this sale was phenomenal. I think I spent what should have been like $280 and I got it for $75. First up, we have the Overwatch cap. This is the Overwatch League cap rather. And it is in a new era, officially new era, 950 snapback, and it's got the Tracer logo on there. But yeah, I've got the Lewis Hamilton Mercedes F1 hat on right now. Maybe swap that out for this guy. Yeah, gonna be rocking some Overwatch League gear in future videos. Next up, we have, I think these are a pair of sweatpants, or joggers as they're referred to, and they are for, I guess I'd consider them my favorite team right now. And that is the Dallas Fuel. I was a huge fan of Seagull, and when he joined the team before the Overwatch League was formed, I started following them, and then after Overwatch, they came into the Overwatch League, they became the Dallas Fuel. And so yeah, I'd say that they're my favorite team, and the team I watch pretty much every match, but if I can't, I make sure I go back and watch the VODs for them. Next up, we have a jersey. And this is the authentic version of the jersey. My other favorite team is the New York XL. I just like so many players on that team. Sebiobi, Pine, Joe Knack. I play a lot of Zenyatta when I play support. So I went ahead and got a New York XL jersey. There's 2 types of jerseys on the site right now. There's the authentic, and then there is a slightly less expensive, I guess less authentic. This is the less expensive one, which I still think is, the authentic one is like 20 right now on sale. I think it retailed for like 75 before it went on sale, and then the non-authentic is like 15, and it retailed for, I don't know, like 60 or 50 or something like that, but it feels really nice. It's actually fairly heavy. Doesn't have a name or a number on the back or anything like that. This is an extra large, just so you know. And yeah, so I'm gonna be rocking these where I want to support the NYXL. You know, this is the season 1 inaugural stuff, and it actually has season 1 inaugural patches on the jerseys. Let me see if both of them have that. Yeah, both of them have that. So I guess, you know, the decision is up to you which one you would want to pick up, but I'll be rocking these to support the teams as they move into season 2. We'll see if they have any really, really nice gear for season 2 that I might want to pick up. And then lastly, we've got a sweatshirt. So I think this is like $55 originally, and it's down to like 13 or 15 or something like that. Really, really good sale prices, especially on Blizzard stuff. And it feels nice and thick. It'll actually, you know, protect you from the cold a little bit, and it has the same logo as the hat on it, the Tracer, kind of like Overwatch League logo on that. So yes, yeah, you know, really been getting into esports, watching a whole lot more esports, everything from StarCraft to Smash to all the Battle Royale games, Rainbow Six Siege, Halo, Call of Duty, just really watching a lot of esports in my spare time. So moving on, kind of in the same vein of clothing, we've got a pair of shoes. And anybody who's been following me on social media, I've been tweeting a lot about NASA and space things. Always been a huge fan of space exploration. I used to watch this movie called Space Camp over and over and over again, where these kids somehow get blasted into space and become an astronaut crew. And I wanted it to happen to me as a kid, but you know, never even got to go to space camp. But I also recently went and saw First Man and tweeted a lot about that. A guy I follow named Ryan Nagata, who's been on Tested, did a lot of the costume work, or a fair amount of the costume work for that movie. And I just love space suits and space helmets and space equipment. It just has this weird aesthetic, especially some of the older stuff that I really like a lot. So when I saw these coming out from Vans, I just had to pick them up. I actually didn't get to order them online, so I had to get my mom to actually go to a store near her that had them in stock in my size and pick them up. And look at these things. These are the Vans High 46 MTXDX, and it is obviously a Space Voyager collaboration that they did with NASA. So it's got some NASA patches on the sides, on the uppers, and on the tongue. It's got an actual patch that kind of peels off, and it's just got a nice cool spacey look to it. They did this interesting like foam material here around the sides, and just the colors with the orange and the white and the black I think look dope. So I saw these and I just had to get a pair. I'm not a huge sneakerhead. I kind of follow sneaker culture, and you know, watch like Round Two's documentaries and stuff like that, but I don't really like sit in line or enter a lot of raffles or anything like that. So but when I did see these, I decided to go ahead and splurge a little bit. They weren't particularly expensive. They were like $100, but you know, if you're a space fan and you kind of like sneakers and these come out, I think you have to go ahead and pick them up. So the patches kind of differ depending on the side of the shoe. The inside of the right shoe doesn't have anything, and on the back it says for the benefit of all, and I just think these are dope as hell. So yeah, expect to see some more NASA stuff coming up. Maybe not as much more sneaker stuff coming up, but yeah, I just had to pick these up. And I think we'll continue on the NASA path here with this next box. It is also NASA themed, but also has something to do with something else from my childhood, which is Lego, or Legos as I used to call them until I was corrected by quite a few people. But this is of course the Saturn V rocket set. This went on sale around Black Friday for I think around $80, so I saw it and decided to pick it up. I used to love Legos as a kid, or Lego as a kid, as most people did, and I've watched Tested do some videos on building like the Millennium Falcon. My buddy Chris did a time lapse of him building his Millennium Falcon. So I saw this, I've been into a space kick and decided to pick it up as well. So I'm gonna definitely do a video on putting this together. I'm not sure if it'll be kind of purely time lapse or if it'll be, you know, maybe I'll do a live stream or something like that. I'm definitely gonna be knowing out all the pieces vis-a-vis the guys on Tested, Norm and Adam Savage, and formerly Will Smith. But yeah, excited to be putting this together. We'll see if I maybe start to get some more Lego sets on the channel. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. If you are interested in that, a guy I follow for gaming, Level Cap, he has a channel called Brick Vault where he does a ton of Lego stuff. Like absolutely every set that comes out, they do a video on. So let's move more into the gaming theme now. This is a pickup I got off of Walmart, and it was on sale. And it is probably no surprise to many of you, but a new Xbox One controller. I'm a huge Xbox One controller fan. I have like a collection of old Xbox stuff, the original Xbox, Xbox 360, and now Xbox One. I've been picking up a lot of controllers. I have a lot to make up. My collection has a lot of controllers in it, but they've been releasing a lot of cool designs recently, and I saw this when I had to pick it up. This is the Phantom Black, and it has this interesting fade from like a white gray like gradient into no color, which kind of looks black, and then you can see some of the internals on there. I'm going to be doing a full unboxing of this. Just whenever I get a controller, I like to do unboxing videos. They're quick and kind of cool, and people seem to enjoy them. But yeah, I'll give you my impressions of this controller. I got it on sale, I think for $45 or $50, normally $60, so I was pretty happy to pick this up. Let's see what is in this box. I think this is a cool one. I saw this and just absolutely had to pick it up. This is the Pip-Boy 2000 kit from the Wand Company. And I have the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4 with the Pip-Boy that came with that one. But this one differs in that it's, I'd say, a little bit higher quality in terms of looking less plasticky, looking a little bit more authentic. I know a lot of people did repaints of the old Pip-Boy kits that came with Fallout 4 just so it looked a little bit more authentic. But this one, I think it was $200 originally, but I actually picked it up on sale for $99. So as soon as I saw it on sale, I went and bought it. And I'm going to be doing a whole video on this. I think I'm going to do the unboxing kind of build all in one. If you're interested in doing stuff like this and like modding the kind of models and kits and collectibles you get, Builderand from Punish Props did an awesome video on modding this guy where you put in extra LEDs, put in a Bluetooth speaker, did some stuff to the holotape, but that turned out really, really well. So we'll see if I want to do that. Maybe I'll buy a second one because I'm a little bit more afraid of messing stuff up than Bill is. But yeah, that should be a really, really fun video, and I'm going to be sharing my experience with you guys. So, you know, maybe if you see it on sale, you can decide whether or not you want to pick it up. All right, now we're going to continue in the Fallout realm. And by the size, a lot of you can probably guess what it is, especially with my affinity for collector's edition. So what we have here is, of course, the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition, collector's edition. This retails for $200. I haven't seen it on sale anywhere, but it does seem to be in stock everywhere, including Amazon, where I picked it up. Links in the description. But of course, there was a little bit of quite a bit of controversy over this with the canvas bag that was supposed to have come with it. They apparently had to swap it out for a vinyl bag because the canvas bag was going to be too expensive. Several people on Reddit called them out on it. One person talked to customer service and didn't get the kind of nicest response. Customer service agent said that they weren't planning on doing anything about it, and then apologized because he realized, I guess, that it came across kind of you know, not very nice for somebody who just spent $200 on the collector's edition of the game. Personally, I don't really care about the bag. I bought this because of the helmets. You know, same thing with my Titanfall helmets, the Vanguard helmet. I bought that for the helmet. There was a couple things in it that I expected, that some people expected to be of higher quality, like the dog tags or like the patches. I think that those are cool little additions to kind of add to the experience, but I don't usually buy collector's edition for the little extra things that come with them. I buy it for the main piece. If I don't think that that main piece is going to be worth paying whatever it costs, I won't buy the collector's edition. That's just me. Some people argue that it's somewhat false advertising to say that it's going to come with something and then switch it. I think one of the problems was that retailers didn't switch the listings, or they didn't change the listings on retailers, and they didn't change some of the packaging. But it's actually fairly common for collector's editions to not come with the exact stuff as pictured and or described from their original kind of thing. So caveat and tour, buyer beware. When you pre-order something, exactly what you pre-ordered might not come you know, when you order it. So they're trying to make up for it. They gave people some end game stuff, and they have a program where you can give your proof of purchase and get the canvas bag. Maybe I'll do it, I don't know. They might have a timing thing on it where I can't, but I'll be doing an unboxing of this, and you know, we'll see what I think. I've heard some things about the voice changer in the helmet not being all that great, and that to me is a little bit more of a disappointment than the actual canvas bag that, you know, came with it. Maybe some people, that was a deal breaker for them. They only bought it because they thought the canvas bag was going to be canvas, and then it wasn't. I don't know. But yeah, expect an unboxing video on that. Moving on to this guy. This is kind of exciting. Another game released recently that kind of has grabbed a lot of people's attention, including myself and a lot of people who work with me. Here we have a copy of Smash Brothers Ultimate, but you can't just play that alone. So I went ahead and picked up a Switch. I actually recorded an unboxing of a Switch that my roommate bought a while ago when the Switches first came out. So I don't know if I'll do a full unboxing video or not. It's not that new. I didn't get the Smash Bros Ultimate version bundle of the Switch, which did come with some cool stuff like a custom dock and controllers and stuff like that. But yeah, gonna be playing that. Maybe I'll do an unboxing. I don't know. I'm trying to make up to you guys by having as much content on the channel as possible, since we have had somewhat of a lull in content. So you know, we'll see. All right, moving on to this guy. This is another kind of hodgepodge of stuff that pretty much everything I've already unboxed, but pulled it together just to show you what I've gotten in that will involve some other projects and videos. So we have a PowerA GameCube, well, Nintendo Switch GameCube controller. This isn't a original GameCube controller. They've made it very similar, but it does have the 2 left shoulder buttons. It does have the Switch home and extra buttons on there, where the original GameCube only has the 1 button, and it does plug straight into the Switch via USB, unlike the GameCube controller, which you need either the 4-player splitter adapter, which is USB and takes up 2 USB ports, or you need just a regular adapter. So picked up one of these because you can't play Smash on the Joy-Cons, or even the Pro controller out here isn't that great. From looking online, the PowerA controller is the one I've seen recommended the most. They make some pretty good peripherals. They make some kits for the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One Pro controller that I've been thinking about taking a look at. And so when I was looking at controllers, it was a pretty easy decision for me to pick this guy up. These are the NZXT Aer 240 fans. These are RGB fans, and I actually picked up an open box of these for a pretty good price. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was on Amazon. It's got an Amazon warehouse inspected sticker, so if they don't work, then you know, I'll be returning these, of course. But I need to finally get my new PC, my new gaming build up, and I need to finally get my new editing build up. My editing rig especially is starting to show its age, but these will be going in my build. Didn't intend on making it kind of an RGB type build, but saw these fans when I was looking for fans and said, why not? Then we've got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Google Home Minis. If you were paying attention on Black Friday, there were an F-ton of deals for Google Home Minis. So I saw one that was like a Google Home Mini for 25 bucks. So I picked it up. I got the red or coral version. So that'll be going in this room. And then I saw a deal for 3 Google Home Minis for, I think it was like 60 bucks or 70 bucks. So I was like, why not? And my intention for these is 2 of these are going to be kind of stocking stuffer gifts I give to friends and or family, and then the extra one I'm going to put either in the living room or my bedroom, so that, again, as I mentioned with the Hue lights, I can turn them on and off, and you know, do things like control my Chromecast and play music just from anywhere in the house. You can actually, I think, group up Google Home speakers now to make them a speaker group and play music through all of them. So if you're moving through the house doing laundry or cleaning up, you can have music play through, you know, multiple speakers, which is kind of cool. So maybe I'll be picking up a few more of these. Maybe I won't give these away. No, I really need to give these away because I'm planning on having them as Christmas gifts. But if you have any smart home stuff going on, let me know in the comments below, because I'm just kind of getting into it. So let me know if you have any tips or anything like that. Along those lines, I also have a set of these, and I think I have another set on the way. These were on sale on Black Friday, and they keep popping up on in my like Twitter feed where people are tweeting out about these. These are TP-Link smart home smart Wi-Fi plugs, and they allow you to control stuff that aren't lights and or you know, stuff that lights that don't that, you know, Philips Hue or any company don't have a type of bulb that goes in that light. You can hook them up to this. I plan on actually putting my studio lights on this so that I can turn them on with voice commands, make sure that they're off when I'm leaving the house or going to bed or anything like that. But All right, getting down to the last few things here. These are all the same thing, well, different versions of the same thing. These are Adaboxes from Adafruit, and I signed up to a subscription of these. I think these come quarterly, so like for a year, I think it is. And I just haven't had the time to kind of get into them. I want to do unboxings and kind of show you guys what comes in them. I buy a ton of stuff off of Adafruit for electronics projects I do, and they're a great company. Lamar and all the people involved in that. The Ruiz brothers, who do their 3D printing projects, or some of their 3D printing projects, are really, really great. They have a series on, I think it's Wednesdays or Thursdays, where they do 3D printing hangouts and talk about different products they offer and projects they're working on. So I like supporting them, and I like getting stuff and unboxing stuff. So it comes with the box, of course, which I will be doing a full unboxing of and showing you guys what's in there. But then it also comes with some extra stuff. Looks like we got some stickers from a few different companies like Privacy Badger and stuff like that. Then we've got the Hacker Quarterly 2600, which is a hacker-oriented magazine. So that's nice to be able to read through that. And then we've got Hackspace, which is another hacker-inspired magazine. I've not actually read through this or read any of these. I don't think it's available in like the grocery stores near me. So that's kind of cool. You get a magazine. Not too bad. These all retail for I think $60. They might differ from quarter to quarter. But yeah, I will be doing videos on these, telling you guys what my impressions are. And yeah, so that is kind of it. It was a lot of stuff. This is probably gonna be a fairly long video, but yeah, I'm trying to get back into producing content more consistently. I've been saying that for a little while, but I've got plenty of stuff to do, so that's not the problem. It's just going to be taking the time to do things. A lot of times content creators can get into your own head. You want to have this ready, you want to produce this great video on this, and if things don't align right, then you kind of let things fall to the wayside, which is kind of what's obviously been happening with me. But I'm going to get back into the swing of things. Going to be doing several unboxings, several project videos, and finally getting around to building those damn PCs. They're not the most recent parts or anything like that, but they'll be better than the computers I have now, and hopefully be some good content for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, type show me what you got in the comments. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, so let me know what you guys thought. If you have any suggestions to make them better, let me know as well. Follow me on all your favorite social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm on Snapchat, but I don't really use it. Let me know your tags down in the description as well. If you got any projects, cool tech stuff you're working on, always feel free to tag me or at me bro in your post, so I can see what's going on. PC builds, prop stuff, 3D printing stuff, anything you have going on, always feel free to tag me. I like to respond and talk about that kind of stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested in any of this stuff I had. It was a very wide range of things, and that kind of represents really what the type of stuff I do on my channel is, in general. Unboxings, tech stuff, a lot of gaming stuff, 3D printing projects, just stuff I'm interested in. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace.